What's going on, guys? I'm Jordan, your online physique building coach, and this is an ab roller. I don't know if you guys have ever seen an ab roller before. You probably have. They're very, very common. Most people have one of these in their household for some reason, just because it's an easy way for a lot of people to get started lifting and doing physical activity. So a lot of people have these. This here ab roller is probably like 10 years old. I remember using the same ab roller when I was probably like 12, 13. So this ab roller has been in the family for a very long time, and it was probably like 20 doll hairs. It was probably about $20, right? $20. So in this video, I wanted to talk about why entrepreneurs should have one of these things. If you're an entrepreneur, you work from home like myself. Like I sit on the computer all day. I sit on the computer, I film with this camera, I go back to the computer, edit it, I do client check-ins, I'm just on the computer all the time, and I have to do something to break up that time, whether it's come downstairs, get some tea, or just do some push-ups. You can't sit straight on the computer and just work without taking a break and without doing anything physical. If you do, you'll start to settle and your productivity will go. When you start to settle, you've been sitting down too long, not doing anything, your blood flow is gonna go down and your oxygen to your brain is gonna go down, and so you need to get back up, do some ab rolling. So on this video, I wanted to mention 3 reasons why all entrepreneurs should have one of these. Alright, so number 1, the first reason that all entrepreneurs should have one of these things right here, and the grandfather clock is going off right now, but the first reason that all entrepreneurs, in my opinion, should have one of these fancy little ab rollers is because they are it's really convenient, guys. It's really convenient just to have one of these sitting under your desk or beside you. And hey, you've been writing for an hour, you've been doing social media stuff for an hour, you've been like editing for a couple of hours, and you need to get up and take a break and like move around. So you just pull your ab roller out, start doing some ab rolling. And then boom, like do some ab rolling for about like 3 to 5 minutes, and then you're good. Then you can go back to doing your writing, back to doing your social media stuff, back to doing your editing, back to doing your client work, whatever it is that you're doing at home as an entrepreneur, and go back to it after you've been doing some ab rolling for about 5 minutes. You can just put it back away. It's a lot easier than having some big bulky dumbbells or some sort of whatever setup. You just have a little ab roller. You're rolling with the ab roller, guys. You're working your core, you're working your chest, you're working your triceps, you're working your back, because you're pushing out this way, it's using all of your core muscles, and then you're pulling upward and it's using your back. So you're using most of your upper body muscles just to push and pull and roll in and roll out this little ab roller thing. And it's pretty awesome just to have one little thing that can get your body so warmed up and fired up and get your blood flowing so quickly. The second reason, guys, is that these are really freaking cheap. These are very, very cheap. This one right here, this kind, look at this stuff, guys. All right, so at Walmart, right, can you see this? Can you see this? Focus. At Walmart, you can get one of these ab rollers, like the one that I have, a cheap one, for $8. $8 freaking dollars. $8, and we've had this thing for probably 10 years or more for $8. And I don't know how many repetitions I've been done with this, but it's a lot. I attribute a little bit of my core development to this guy. It's probably my favorite little tool for abs, just because you can kind of pop it out while you're at home. And I'm not a big fan of working abs at the gym. I do sometimes, but for me it's just really easy just to pop this thing out and just randomly do some ab rolling throughout the day and just get my blood flowing. $8. I'm not a big home workout guy, but for $8 you can get one of these. It's so much cheaper than getting any other kind of home workout setup. Like you could get like bands or whatever. Everything else is going to cost more than an $8 ab roller. And obviously you could get a more expensive one, but you can literally get one like this with like probably any color you want in the center for $8 hairs. How can you beat that? How can you beat that? You're developing your abs, you're developing your core, you're getting your blood flowing, you're breaking up the monotony of sitting on your computer and working for hours and hours and hours. Like, how can you beat that for $8 freaking dollars, guys? How? It's awesome. The third reason that I think entrepreneurs should use the ab roller, and I'll put it down, let me go get it real quick, it's right here. Yep. So the third reason that entrepreneurs should use this guy is that, yeah, you could get down, get off your desk, stop working for a minute and do push-ups or sit-ups or any of those other things. But when you're using the ab roller, it's like doing push-ups and sit-ups. You're using all the muscles that you'd be using doing sit-ups, and you're also using all the muscles that you'd be using doing push-ups. So it's like doing sit-ups and push-ups. Like doing sit-ups and push-ups at the same time, for 8 doll hairs. This will last you like 10 plus years if you don't like throw it at the wall and break it. Like, come on guys, it's a no-brainer. If you're an entrepreneur, you work from home, you need something to help you break up the monotony of sitting on your computer, working all the time. You need something to keep your blood flowing. You need something to roll out the stress. Get yourself an ab roller. Yes, I know that was extremely corny. I am not sorry. Get yourself an ab roller for $8. I'm not sponsored by any ab rolling companies. I just strongly believe in one of these little guys. I think it's a very simple tool that you can use, and I think it is very useful for anyone that works from home. If you guys want some ab roller techniques, you want some ab roller moves, I have a separate video that I made like a year ago. It's kind of awkward because I was just getting back into YouTube, so I was still kind of getting used to the camera, and yeah. It's a little awkward, but if you can get past that, 3 great moves with the ab roller will be found on that video. I'm gonna go ahead and live card that like right up here so you can click straight to that video, take those 3 moves, and get started with your $8 ab roller today and make some core gains and split up the monotony between the hours of your work on the computer as an entrepreneur, because you gotta be in shape too, right? If you're an entrepreneur but you're fat and you're lazy, you're not going to be very productive, because if you're fat and you're lazy, your blood is not gonna flow very well. You're not gonna get a lot of oxygen to your brain. If you're not getting a lot of oxygen to your brain, you're not gonna be very creative. Now, are you? If you're an entrepreneur, creativity is a must, because you need to be creative, you need to be productive, you need that oxygen going to your brain, so you need to be in good shape, so you need to be taking care of your body. Health and fitness should be a priority if you are an entrepreneur, period. With that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave me a like. It helps me out so much. It helps me out a lot. It helps me out a lot. Comment if you have any questions or concerns. I will answer those comments. I really will, because you guys deserve to have your comments answered. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. My voice is really up and down right now. Yeah, that's interesting, right? Isn't it? If you're not subscribed, seriously, that subscribe button, click it. And then beside the subscribe button, ring that bell. Make sure that you're getting the notifications from your boy, Jordan, your online physique building coach, on the daily. Because I do post videos daily. And with that, the video is over. I will see you guys tomorrow. All love. Turn off. I keep missing the button.